Hi Leo, this is your reading for the month of October 2022. I'm using these beautiful cards that my brother gave me just yesterday. And yours is Rebirth. It's number 50, Ayahuasca. Wow, I think that's beautiful. I mean, ayahuasca is associated with deep spiritual traditions, ancient cultures, and people use ayahuasca to allow them access to a different dimension. You get the base chakra beneath the deck, the card of a sense of balance, security. So there might be something shifting in that regard, a new beginning with your sense of feeling secure. Like for some of you, it could be a job offer, something that makes it could be a marriage, like a coming together. But it's something to do with your sense of physical stability and rootedness. Could even be something to do with family. You get conflict and defeat at the center. It's a Five of Swords. It's like confronting where you might have a defeatist attitude about something. So just be conscious of that. Let me get the clarifier for that right away. Because you've got a lovely card next to you working for you, which is your card, by the way, Leo. So I think you are being guided to just be aware of where you might have a defeatist attitude towards something. It could also be, Leo, that there is a lot of conflict around you. And there's only one way to deal with conflict, and that's to own it, note it for what it is, and deal with it accordingly. I mean, each situation would be different, but I think that this reading is about you being conscious of it instead of pretending that it's not happening. You know what I feel? I feel like you need to cut your losses. There are some people maybe in your life that are not worth you having this emotional concern about, in a way. And I think that your guidance here, because you get this in what could work against you, is you looking at the spilt milk, the things that haven't worked, instead of the things that are standing. Sometimes we can obsess with those things that aren't working, the people that treat us badly, and not look at the ones that are there for us. We kind of take them for granted. So just think about that, Leo, if that applies to you. But there's some way in which you need to think about your focus. Are you focusing on the conflict and defeat, or what you perceive to be defeat? Or are you looking at the possibilities? Now, I did say, I think that this is helping you take note of this conflictual situation. But taking note of it doesn't mean that you wallow in it. It means that you own that it's happening. But working for you is your own card. It's you standing in your power. You using the sun, working with the sun, Leo. Just keep taking time out in the sun. I love this working with the solar plexus. Wear yellow. Surround yourself with yellow. But be conscious of the sun and its powerful energy around you. And so you get the Four of Swords as your energy. So do that. Do however you feel guided to withdraw and to withdraw and be still. Do that. Take the time out for that. And around you get the material and spiritual prosperity. And it's in the reverse. It's the Nine of Coins. So it could talk about your worries about financial stability, and yet you get the base chakra here, reminding that all is well, that your needs are taken care of. There might be someone around you that is causing you to feel that way, like depleted. Yeah. And maybe that's the conflict that you're dealing with. And I think your guidance is this, just taking your time out to continue to do that, because that to me suggests that you have been and you are. And trust. You are being guided to trust in your sense of belonging. You belong and you have rights, and you have the right to feel abundant and to have abundance. I think you are at a crossroads. You're about to take a step into something, and we'll see when we get the clarifiers. But I think that's beautiful. And there's a lot of love around you. It could be you renewing vows. It could, I was talking about this offer. Open yourself up to this offer, whether it's love, an offer, someone asking you to marry them, or some kind of partnership on offer. And the guidance is to be open to it. Let's see. Let me see when I get playing cards. You get the 7 of Swords beneath the deck. I feel like this month you're going to be confronting whatever this deceptive energy is, this sense of defeat. Even if it's in you, even if it's your own self-talk, I think that this is a month of confronting that, of dealing with it, of facing it head on. If it's not just within you, if it's outside of you, I feel like this is also a month where you're going to stand up to things that have made you feel lesser than. And I think that's beautiful. You get the Ace of Cups at the center. How beautiful. And it came up in the upright. It's a month of self-love. It's a month of filling yourself with, gosh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful love overflowing your cup towards yourself. It's about self-care, nurturing and nourishing yourself. What could work against you? You get the King of, the Prince, the Page of Coins. It's moving too slowly, not trusting yourself. Like I feel like you will get guidance. And the Prince of Coins can do things slowly. So just be aware of when it's time to move, especially with the waiting game here, with the Two of Wands can be, where you know it's time to move, but you're staying in the safe place. So think about that. When is it time to move, and when are you holding yourself back by staying in the safe place? And that can even be not speaking up when you need to speak up. This is what I would say to you, Leo. If you speak up with good intentions, if you know your firstly, that when you speak up, you're guided, and you are coming from a pure heart, even if your words are harsh, but you know that you're coming from your absolute truth, you can't go wrong. Whatever the consequences are, you've done this from the right place, right? You get me? Hope that makes sense. Anyway, so you get the King of Swords. There's this clarity again. It's like speaking up for yourself. So I would say work with the Sun. This is what's working for you, is your clear communication, is your speaking up for yourself. But speak, this makes me think of Solomon. Solomon was the fair king. We know about Solomon because of that fairness, how he ruled with fairness. So do that. Whatever you do it from this fair place. But work with the Sun so that when you have to speak up, you know that you are guided. You have the Sun energy and you're confident, and you are able to then speak with confidence, with clarity, and with right-mindedness. You get the Six of Cups. So this is a card of nostalgia of the past. So maybe this is guidance, I think, to trust in the ones that are your loved ones, your past loved ones are there for you, maybe wanting to communicate with you, and open yourself up to that. You get 2 9s in your what's around you. So there's something that has been a burden for you. And I think that it's coming to a head this month. Something that's made you feel robbed of your sense of security, financial and, whatever. And something that's also made you feel maybe overburdened. But I think it is coming to a head this month. This is a card. This is a time of you really standing in your power. There's some situation that has been quite hurtful to you, Leo, I think. And I think it's time for you to stand up for yourself. Be willing to take the risk on partnerships that have your back. And I'm just going to say this again. You get the 2 of Cups here, and you get this warning card, this guidance that don't look to the 3, look to the 2. There are people and partnerships that are there in your interests. Those are the ones you look to. These, I think, need to be confronted and acknowledged for what they are. And when you feel ready to find a way of confronting those or cutting them out with the King of Swords there. But do it when you are ready, Leo. Okay. I hope this has helped you. I send you lots of love. Bye.